Good evening, folks. Welcome back to Celtic Fans TV. It is time for Twitter reaction to Celtic 3, Hibs 0 at Celtic Park. A good win for us today and probably our toughest domestic test so far this season. But before we get started tonight, this video is sponsored by the OneFootball app. If you don't know why you should have downloaded it already, then you've clearly not been watching the past few weeks. You can get all the Scottish Premiership stats, keep tabs on the league table. Maybe we can get them to add a points per game column in just until we play that game in hand, know what I mean? There's all the Celtic related news, transfer rumours, transfer deals. Hopefully we can get something done for a left wing back really soon. The rumours have gone quiet recently, but if there is any, you'll hear about them first on the OneFootball app. You can get line-up notifications as soon as the teams are announced on game day. You can add a widget to your home screen, which means Celtic's next game will always be on your home screen, so you'll know the kick-off time. In case you miss it, you can get push notifications for goal alerts in case you miss any games as well, and you can watch selected Champions League and Europa League qualifiers for free on the app. Get involved, click the link in the description below to download it. Let me know what you think of it. A lot of you are already using it so far and really enjoying it. We'll start tonight with Ian Thompson. A better attacking performance and probably the first good one of the season. Still too many defensive errors which would be punished against better teams. I think if you discount the Hamilton game and the Reykjavik game, which are against lower opposition, should we say, I think today was probably our best performance going forward. I thought we played a lot of good stuff. I thought we could have had more goals. I thought in the first half Hibs were relatively solid defensively. We were hitting a lot of shots for distance. Callum McGregor opens the scoring with a great strike. Christie had a couple of pop shots as he usually does, but once Christie breaks into the box, Elyounoussi digs out the shot after good work for Frimpong as well. We get the second goal, and I thought that first 15-20 minutes of the second half we were much better. We had good control of the game, and we moved the ball about much more like we're used to. There was still some defensive lapses. Duffy got caught with balls over the top a couple of times. Nisbet got in behind him. Doidge won a few headers off at Aya, a few knockdowns, which can't happen against, as Ian says, against a better team. They would be punished. So we've still got to tighten up defensively a wee bit. But overall today, good, very good. Nicky Nathan, much better and far more settled. Frimpong is our main man right now, and if he gets his final ball sorted, he will be an outstanding prospect in the future. Great to see Turnbull get game time too. He was exceptional and looks hungry. He definitely impressed. I thought Turnbull was really good today when he came on. I think his use of the ball was superb. Looks after it, his delivery is good for set pieces. He plays a lovely ball through for Elyounoussi to get the third goal, and I just think you can just tell with the way he reads the game, the way he moves about the pitch, that he's a good player and a lot more growth to come from, a lot more development. He's only just joined the club, so he's going to learn, playing at a higher level, playing with better players, training with better players. He's going to get better and better, and I thought he was really good today. Frimpong again, man of the match. Such an outlet for us. See if he can just, so many times with that final ball, he just rushes it. See if he can go calm and pick out a pass. Honestly, the boy will be world class. He was very good today and he deserved the man of the match award. At Stephen Greenwell, best of the season probably. I think we're better when we play with more urgency. I think we still have more in us to come, hopefully against that mob across the city, but nice to see we've finally started. We looked a lot more like our real selves today. I think there's obviously been a lot of noise from supporters, and rightly so, because we haven't been playing well. It's easy to forget sometimes that supporters pay an absolute fortune to watch their team. These are difficult circumstances as it is, but we've still paid the same money to watch the team, and it's about entertainment. We want to be entertained. That's what Celtic is: play attacking, entertaining football. And okay, we've been winning games recently, but we've not been at our best. We've not been at our fluent best. It's not been brilliant to watch, and I thought today was much more like us. It was a good performance. It was a good win against a good team. Hibs have started well, and I thought it's probably the best performance of the season so far, as many people have said. At least at F67, very good, best of the season in a game that was going to be the toughest we've had yet. Looked a lot sharper, moved the ball quicker, and nice to see Booney back to his usual self. I think Scott Brown was better today. He's came in for a lot of criticism as well. Never seems to be too far away for criticism, obviously, as he ages, but I think he was better today. The game was a lot more open. Hibs did have a go at us. I think that suited us. We've seen us struggle to break teams down that are just been camped on the edge of their own box so far this season. So Hibs did have a go. I think that helped Scott Brown's game because he was able to just mop up, and he maybe wasn't slowing down possession when teams are camped in and we're just moving the ball from side to side. Maybe a criticism is that he's slowing down the play too much. Not too much of that today. As I say, he broke up the play nicely. He did look more like his usual self. It would still be good to see him get rested now and again though, and maybe with the introduction of Turnbull. Don't know if Christie's injured and Cham's there as well. We've got plenty of options there. We have got a big month coming up in October though, I would maybe earmark next Sunday at St Johnstone as an ideal game to maybe give Scott Brown a wee rest, but we'll see what happens. We'll finish tonight with the Football Barber. Very impressive, a big test after a mediocre midweek slog. Frimpong different class again. Turnbull looked really impressive, and it was Brown's best performance of the season. 3 good goals, 3 big points, happy days. Aye, that about sums it up for Martin. We were absolutely superb, the best we've been so far this season. Still, don't get me wrong, still a lot of things to be tightened up defensively. I think that 3 needs to work better at the back. Obviously Julien's out just now. If he comes back, they don't have a lot of games together. That first choice back 3, if you like, of Julian, Duffy and Aya. We've only got Sarajevo and St Johnstone, and then the game after that's Rangers, then we're at Pataudry, and we'll get big game after big game after that. So there is defensive work needs to be done, but I'm happy with today. I'm really happy with it. That's it for Twitter reactions. Like the video, comment with your own thoughts below. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next week for the build up to Sarajevo in the Europa League qualifier. Thank you.